Bah, I forgot a step. Or rather, my glasses are suddenly a little bit smudgy. I need to get that. One moment.
Lord Guocha is so cool, isn't he?
Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be back? We can't even be sure the city is safe.
That Cao Cao fellow's been making a name for himself thanks to his sharp mind.
Lord Guocha is so cool, isn't
Alright,
he?
we have to read a letter, don't we?
Like him, though. Can't even fake it.
Now, is the letter going to be like a time progression?
Well,
A new path with you. And I will come to your room whenever you have time. It's a very big decision for you to make, but we will not force you to choose in hastily this first meeting to discuss this matter. Alright. That is definitely a choose your side point. Oh,
We're coming in.
well.
We have something really important to discuss. It's about your future with us and our Lord.
As I'm sure you've heard, Cao Cao has made the decision to bring the Emperor to you. This will be a great step forward on his path to supremacy. We know what steps we must take from here on out. All that's left now is to take them. So, how about it? Will you tread this path with us?
You are wasted as a mere hired hand. Enter the service of Lord Cao Cao officially so that we can build a powerful new kingdom. Now, I really shouldn't be the one to say this, but the path our Lord has chosen will not be easy. We will likely have to fight all sorts of rivals along the way. I suppose that's what it takes to rule by the sword. That's why having you with us would be so reassuring. More than anything, we would hate to see a friend among the ranks of our enemies.
Nevertheless, this decision will affect your future. So will you join us or not? Think carefully before making your choice.
Beyond this point, you must discern which heroes are capable of achieving peace that you can choose a faction to join. You may also draw to seal a faction and heed their call on your journey. Along with multiple factions, you'll be forced to choose between them. Reflecting your experience, think carefully make your choice. I need some time to think.
Very come see us after you have made your choice.
Alright. I kind of want to do that last battle. I'm allowed to do before moving on. Let's make another save real quick. Oh, I haven't been able to actually go here before, have I? Unlocked all waymarks achievement. So we really don't go into that part of the map ever. Still a section of the map we can't quite get to, but that's fine. These towns aren't really towns yet. Escape from Danyang. No, Zero. Doing alright. We have one last Wu battle to do. And then I can say, see you later, Wu, and go hang out with Wei for the rest of the game, I think.
They said he would send a messenger, but I hadn't imagined it would be you. I have a rough grasp of the situation already. Sun Ce and I have exchanged messages at every opportunity. Everything is ready on our end. We've all been waiting for this moment. I'd really like to move out immediately, but...
Is there a problem?
There's a small group of spies in the area. We can't be sure if Yuan Shu has caught on to Sun Ce's plan or not. But I am certain that he is wary of us contacting each other. That's why I've been extra careful to send my letters to him in secret. But now... now that Sun Ce is prepared to be independent from Yuan Shu, I suppose secrecy is no longer required.
And they've changed the narrative quite a bit.
Right.
Oh, did you hear that Discord?
I guess
Sorry, that
it's
was mine.
time to follow his example
Probably didn't,
and
yeah.
find the courage to charge through enemy lines. We'll make it together. Back to Sun Ce.
I can either have the commander be my companion, or have him not be my companion, risking getting killed. So I think I'll have him be my companion. Bursting Ice Slash is really cool. Oh, I can't do upgrade level 2 yet, can I? That's what's going on here. I need to get to level 5 to do that. Great mountain throw. Oh my god.
My wisdom shall bring victory
Yeah,
to us
I'm
all.
alright here. Beat up lots of guys. Sounds good to me. Duels. March versus Black.
Shall go no further.
So the way is guarded with all my might. Even so, I have no intention of stopping here. I will fight for the sake of my comrades. If you choose to stand in my way, then prepare for battle!
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, that just does
Send
nasty
word to our
stuff.
allies. Tell them to bolster the ranks and stay vigilant. Prepare for battle.
I'm a goner.
Take this. Take this. Prepare for pain. Time to act. Good eye.
I
The
see
enemy
you
officer
further honed your
has
skills.
been defeated.
Let us continue on.
They're here. Destroy them.
Oh, jeez.
Do they think they can stop us with such a pitiful resistance? We shall make short work of them.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now, Prepare yourselves!
More logs! Oh
You
no.
should be careful. The terrain here is dangerous.
With all my might. Take this! Take this! Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They're here! Everyone, loose your arrows!
So they had archers hidden away. We can't keep fighting under a rain of arrows. Take out the archers as we go.
An opening. The enemy officer has been
Don't let
defeated.
them get away! Follow them! Fill them with arrows!
With all my might.
They're persistent.
Jeez.
I'll give them that.
That's
You
nice.
try to shake them, or simply
The
eliminate
enemy
them.
officer has been defeated.
I don't think there's another way through. We'll have to scale the cliff. We'll be completely defenseless during the climb. We should make sure the way is clear before we start.
Let's go!
Ow. These rock guys.
Lord Yuan Shu's orders, we shall go no further.
And let this be known to Lord
He just likes to
Yuan Shu.
jump around.
We are not subject to his orders.
Take that!
G-Lane? Really? Longer than that, it's good. True. Let me go flying off the hill, G-Lane. You went flying up the hill.
Counter attack! Gotta be quicker. Looking rough. Take this! All my might! Not bad! Can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Looking rough.
An opening.
Nice. Did I think this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ready? Loose your arrows!
With all my might.
They have archers hidden here too? Well, I've had about enough of their scheming. Lots of trees and buildings here. It's a perfect spot for an ambush by archers.
Counter attack!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Whoa.
Now's the time! Take that! Now! Bastard!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Take this!
I'm a goner.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There aren't any bridges nearby, are there? We shall have to find a ford and cross over there. We will be vulnerable when crossing the river, so we should make sure there are no enemies around first.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
We made it across. Now, let us hurry.
So, you've made it this far, I see. But I can't let you go any further.
Boys. Shoot that ballista.
They've brought quite the arsenal. We can't afford to linger within their range. Stick to the shadows. We'll take advantage of any gaps in their defenses and advance. Bring them down.
Or we'll just knock out their ballistas.
You fight with tenacity, but this is where you meet your doom!
Prepare yourselves. They're attacking from all sides simultaneously. We'll have to time our counterattack perfectly.
Let's go. I've been waiting for this. I see you. Gotta be quicker. Looking rough. With all my...
Ah, it's not the... Guess it's my own fault for facing the direction and doing it.
Let's go.
Ah, that demolished
The
him.
officer has been defeated.
Alright, boys, order. Destroy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Yuan Shu's will is absolute. You should fall back while you still draw breath.
Thank you for the warning. But this route is worth risking life and limb for.
I got one of those too.
This will do it.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! We'll break you! Let's go! Don't let your guard down! Time to attack! Not bad!
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Prepare yourselves! Take this! Take that! Looking rough.
Boys, shoot that one. And then destroy this one.
Let's go.
I like the camera on that move. It likes me a lot.
Looking rough.
Looking rough. Take this. We'll break you.
Oh, didn't see that guy.
The enemy officer has been
Against Lord
defeated.
Yuan Shu's will.
No. There is only one thing that I regret. And that is breaking a promise I made to a friend.
Let's go. Yes!
You have done well to make it
Everyone
this
gather
far,
up.
but you are clearly spent, and you will find the path ahead is only more grueling.
They had elite troops in reserve. But we are so close to our goal. This is the final obstacle. Let's do this.
Good eye.
The
Like
enemy
bow.
officer has been defeated.
You will suffer for going against Lord Yuan Shu.
This will do it. Time to end this. Not bad.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's truly a fool's way to die.
Lord Yuan Shu will one day rule above all and grant us his protection. It is foolish to refuse such grace.
Will he indeed? Sun Tzu leads by example, without need for such airs and arrogance. I would rather stand by my leader's side than look up at him from below. That is how I want to live my life.
I've proved I'm a true warrior of 3 kingdoms.
I've proved.
You to back us.
See you.
Let's go.
How many boys do you have left laying around here? Not many.
Let's go. With all my might.
Oh. I think my game crashed. That's a first for me. I've heard people have had issues with the game crashing. That was my first one, I think, ever for the game. I killed a little too hard, it seems. Yeah, they stopped my advance pretty well there. I'll give them that one. Ooh, okay, how much of my wandering did it not save? A lot of it. Maybe get all these coins that I picked up earlier. Bird! Bird! Try again.
My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
Halt! You shall go no further.
So the way is guarded. Even so, we have no intention of stopping here. I will fight for the sake of my comrades. If you choose to stand in my way, then prepare for battle!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Send word to our allies. Tell them to bolster the ranks and stay vigilant. Time to act. Time to attack. They're here. Destroy them. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Do they think they can stop us with such a
Jump the
pitiful
log.
resistance?
Ah!
We shall make short work of them.
I'm sure you can jump the log. Yeah, jump the log. Ah! Right on my head.
I can't.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now, prepare yourselves.
Alright.
We should be
Okay,
careful.
well. Of course.
The terrain here
is.
is dangerous.
Prepare yourselves.
Gotta be quicker.
Nobody, take this. Now, take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. They're here. Everyone, loose your arrows now.
So they had archers hidden away. We can't keep fighting under a rain of arrows. Take out the archers as we go.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I don't think there's another way through. We'll have to scale the cliff. We'll be completely defenseless during the climb. We should make sure the way is clear before we start.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Follow them. Fill them with arrows.
Looking rough.
They're persistent. I'll give them that. Do we try to shake them, or simply eliminate them?
Looking rough.
Take this.
Looking rough.
With all my might. In accordance with Lord Yuan Shu's orders, I shall go no further.
Then let this be known to Lord Yuan Shu. We are not subject to his orders.
An opening!
Looking rough. I see you.
Time to attack.
I think you've been doing a really good job here. Or I've been doing a really poor one, but.
Not even close to being done. With all my might. Take that.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Now. It's not over yet.
Where'd Joryu go? He was behind me a moment ago. I'm sure of it.
There we go. Gotta be quicker than that. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Ready? Loose your arrows!
Now, they have archers hidden here too? I've had about enough of their scheming.
It's not over yet.
Lots of trees and buildings here. The perfect spot for an ambush by archers.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. It's not over yet. I see you.
I think I remember that I need to hit him twice.
Time to attack.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There aren't any bridges nearby, are there? We shall have to find a ford and cross over there. We will be vulnerable when crossing the river, so we should make sure there are no enemies around first.
Situation.
The enemy
There we go.
officer
Finally regen out
has
of
been
the
defeated.
heartbeat.
Let's go.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
We made it across. Now, let us hurry.
So, you've made it this far, I see. But I can't let you go any further.
Trying the whole like advance from the stealth angle, and it's not working out so well.
Quite the arsenal. We can't afford to linger within their range. Stick to the shadows.
It's just looking straight at me.
Defenses in advance.
Good job, boys. Burn it down.
You fight with tenacity. But this is where you meet your doom.
Arbalists.
They're attacking from all sides simultaneously. We'll have to time our counterattack perfectly.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
With all my might.
Oh yeah, we didn't get this with everybody. Boy, it's behind it. Got it up on me. Some of them are struggling to show up. Alright. That one.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Seem to be pretty good at like just doing it on their own, actually, if there's no threats around.
With all my might.
That's so silly.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, we didn't kill that arbalist? That's silly. We nearly killed it. Boys, there you go. Thanks.
With all my might. Lord Yuan Shu's will is absolute. You should fall back while you still draw breath.
Thank you for the warning. But this route is worth risking life and limb for.
1 second. Evenings might be cut short. We'll see.
Time to attack.
Really should just palm swipe them. At a point where I don't want to really need to.
This territory. The enemy officer.
So I just don't, but
Against Lord
make things
Yuan-Shu's
smooth.
will.
Let's go. No. There is only one thing that I regret. And that is breaking a promise I made to a friend.
Looking rough.
You have done well to make it this far, but you are clearly spent. And you will find the path ahead is only more grueling.
They had elite troops in reserve. But we are so close to our goal. This is the final obstacle. Let's do this.
Where are my troops?
Take this.
Fools to rebel against Lord Yuan-Shu.
You needed only to serve him, and you would have. Without strife,
All right.
enemy officer. My
Maybe not.
friend is
I thought something was gonna happen, but it's
merely
not.
follows orders. And I wish only to walk beside him towards the future. This will do it.
Overpower him just the
I
same.
have absolutely no reason to follow Yuan-Shu.
Bastards. You will suffer for going against Lord Yuan-Shu.
Believe this.
The enemy officer.
Lord Yuan-Shu
defeated.
will one day rule
Oh, that's not the direction I was aiming.
his protection.
Come on, game.
Foolish to
That
refuse
move is
such
incredibly
grace.
annoying name.
Let's go. Will he indeed? I've been waiting. Su leads by example. No need for such airs and arrogance. Got you. I would rather stand by my leader's side and look up at him from below. With all my might. That is how I want to live my life.
Let's go. Die chasing a dream. That is truly a fool's way to die.
I've
let's go.
warrior.
Alright. We won that exchange.
Let's go.
Oh. That was big. That's your Mushu attack?
All my might.
That is so nuts.
Gotta be quicker. This territory
That is so
is
strong.
ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You damn fools! When the world descends into chaos, you will see the error of your ways.
The road will only grow more dangerous from here. Of that, we can be sure. You have my heartfelt gratitude. Thanks to you, we are one step closer to our goal. Now,
This
let's
guy
go.
is just,
To my dear friend.
he's worked really hard.
To Sun
He's
Tzu.
done. Ooh, we almost made it to level 5. We've hit second to last rank. Or actually, we've hit the last rank. There's just an extra panel to unlock at 50 for some reason. Second to last skill panel unlocked. Let's see what we got here. Big stat boosts. More arrow defense. More meat bun recovery. More bravery gain rate, which is huge. Makes guards perform follow-up strikes when a battle art chain is activated. Ooh, that's cool. Blemishes endurance after jumping over a palisade. Interesting. Upgrades your ultimate Mushu attack. Just palm laser beam. Okay, I'll have to get that eventually. Attack. Defense. Attack. Meat bun. Bravery gain rate is huge. Probably go with the bodyguard one. More attack would be nice. Maybe I'll grab that next. I want to get down the sunburst. How many battle arts there are? I feel like they could have used more than 4 slots. I'm not sure how they would have bound them. Somewhere in the county castle, Shou-Chun.
I thought you might have worried yourself to death. But look at you. Healthy as ever.
Zhou! You're here at last. You sure kept me waiting.
What kind of greeting is that? Well, for better or for worse, you haven't changed at all.
Sorry. It just doesn't feel like it's been that long. We've been in contact this whole time, right? You were with me all along to keep me from losing hope. If it wasn't for that, I'd have eventually given up on so much of what we planned. Quan and Shanxiang's safety. Everything my father wanted for us. My dreams for a future. None of it would have been possible. Thanks for everything, Zhou Yu. We couldn't have done it without your help. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, imagine that. I was just about to say the same to you. Without someone to look after, I'd barely be motivated to get up in the morning. Sun Tzu, are you sure you're ready to do this?
Yes. I'm ready to do everything we've planned. I'm ready to give up the Imperial Seal. In exchange, I'm going to make sure everyone who belongs with us is able to return. And then, we're going to raise our banner over Jiangdong together. It wasn't the seal itself that my father wanted to protect. He fought for our kingdom, for our protection, and for the honor of our family. I will continue his quest to build a kingdom that can protect all that is good in this world. Are you with me, Zhou Yu?
Of course. I pledge to do all in my power, as your right hand. My lord, Sun Tzu.
Sun Tzu has dispelled his doubts and discovered his
Bye, Luan. I see.
Though lacking the wisdom of years, his spirit burns with unmatched fervor. If his small spark is guarded and given proper kindling, eventually it will grow into a great blaze. A blaze that will light up the realm, spreading hope to people with its warmth. Guardian of peace. If you believe that Sun Tzu is the hero that will bring an end to the chaos, then walk alongside him.
I'm just gonna skip that part. I know where that. Well, it's gonna lead to some event, and I'm like, join us, and I'm gonna be nah. So Oops, I keep doing this. So, let's go join Cao Cao and end the chapter.
Officials are coming to inspect the city.
I mean, if there's no other events, it is. Looks like that's it.
Lord Wu Jia is so cool.
So, you have come. Now, tell us what you have decided. Will you serve Cao Cao and walk with us on the path to power?
Yeah. You join Cao Cao's forces.
You will. Cao Cao will be pleased to hear that.
All right. Then we should deliver the news to our lord right away. But really, it pleases me greatly to have you join us. You won't regret it.
Having you under Cao Cao's command will lift some of the weight off my shoulders. I'm counting on you.
Let's just jump over here and change the title real quick. Or mouse and keyboard. Way. Clack, 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 clack. I'll create a save just because. Got an achievement for that one. What was that one?
Cao
Yeah, chapter
Cao
3.
rose above his many rival warlords to gain control over the imperial throne. He made great efforts to establish a new regime centered on Shu. In the face of this, Yuan Shao and the other powerful clans could not remain docile, and their ambitions were soon laid bare. Elsewhere, Sun Ce worked with Zhou Yu on a plan to gain independence from Yuan Shu. In their youthful eyes, possibilities seemed to stretch out all the way to the horizon. Although Liu Bei had now allied with the peerless warrior Louis Bu, he fell into doubt, unable to decide on the path he should take. With the entire land facing great uncertainty, its heroes also stood at a crossroads. Chapter 4. Sun Ce rises up in Jiangdong. Liu Bei faces a quandary in Chiapei. Cao Cao fights a decisive battle at Guandu.
Officially joined him. So we had fancy new duds. But we're still not wearing blue for some reason.
Allow me to welcome you again.
Here, here. You've already done so much to help us. I'm glad you decided to formally join our forces.
Agreed. I just wish we could find more people like you.
On the one hand, you are valuable to us simply for your excellent abilities as a warrior. Yet, your versatility is what makes you special. And so I will not give you any strict orders. You can do as you see fit.
Understood.
Very well, then. Use your gifts to soar through the battlefield like a Luan.
Dian Wei, don't you think you're working too hard? You'll collapse if you don't take a moment to rest once in a while.
Ha! Don't worry, Shu Chu. I can handle it. Neither of us came from renowned families. So we need to work hard just to prove ourselves. Right, Yue Jin?
Yes. I was a mere record keeper before my promotion. Now I have to keep striving to live up to his lordship's high expectations.
And you're one to talk, Shu Chu. You've been working from dawn until dusk as well.
Well, I've lived in a village my whole life. But now we're trying to cultivate fields across the realm. There's a lot of work to do.
It seems we are all in agreement. I hear that your circumstances are similar to mine. I am new here, and know little of what has passed. I imagine Lord Cao Cao must have recruited you for your particular skills.
Yes.
I thought
so. Some of those cadence.
I saw you fight at Hulao Gate and was most impressed. His lordship has an amazing knack for finding talented men like yourself and giving them roles where they can shine. He is not swayed by reputation or accomplishments. He simply assesses each warrior's might and each strategist's shrewdness.
Yes. If he hadn't taken notice of me, I'd have remained in the infantry. I may never have had a chance to prove myself.
That's why we must work harder than ever. If we let up, we might end up disgracing our lord.
Right. It's going to take a lot of sweat and toil to get to where we want to go. But we owe it to him to throw ourselves into it.
Well.
Fancy new digs. Or future food. A bit late for that. Seeing you staring at nothing quite a lot these days, Ranger realizes that many of those times you are also speaking to no one. Now, it seems to be even cats on occasion, but whenever one moves closer to see just what they're doing, they casually start napping or simply run away. It could be that you're actually a cat? I think I should end this report here. If I smother you with attention, you might just run off somewhere. Can't have that. Oh, Shanghai wants to talk. Once again, I ask you to forgive the unbidden letter. I wish to borrow your expertise, specifically in the ways of surviving a battle. Chat with someone I am deeply compatible with will likely provide me with a new perspective. And fear not, I will ensure that my visit is shrouded in secrecy. I would not wish to trouble you with the speculative gaze of those who would gossip about our relationship. Please do look forward to our meeting. In accordance with the Council of Lord Cao Cao, loyal servant of the Han, the Emperor has relocated to Shu County in Yu Province. As of the issuance of this edict, the city of Shu is now the capital of the Imperial Domain. Let it be known by all and denied by none. I need a blue outfit to show that I am serving the way. What are you guys doing?
Now, let's discuss what to do about Louis Bu.
He has fled from Puyang, and now seeks shelter under Liu Bei, who in terms of military strength alone, is no real threat to us.
But what's concerning is the growing number of elite warriors who have gathered to serve him out of admiration for his character. While we could have easily dealt with each of them individually, now that so many of them are allied together,
I am of the same opinion. Especially noteworthy are Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, Liu Bei's two fiercest officers.
Then, our aim should be to destroy their unity.
Yeah, good luck with that.
It is Liu Bei himself that binds them all together. He is widely respected as a benevolent man. Most would be honored to serve him. But as we know, Louis Bu is ambitious, perhaps too ambitious to remain in anyone's service for long.
Then
we do end up with Guan Yu on our side at one point, don't we?
Sent to eliminate Yuan Shu by imperial decree. If we can force Louis Bu and Liu Bei into a conflict, both will take heavy losses.
Would you elaborate on your reasoning, Lord Shunyu?
We shall take advantage of Liu Bei's virtuous nature. From what I understand, he is not the type to turn down people's requests. If he receives orders from the Emperor, he is certain to comply. And once he leads his forces away, Xiaopei will no longer be adequately defended. Chengong would not miss the opportunity to capture it.
Yuan Shu and Liu Bei are among our biggest threats. If they destroy each other, it would be a big help. Lord Shunyu, you're being surprisingly ruthless. Are we to assume this is all for the sake of a peaceful future?
His lordship has set his sights on conquering the entire realm. If I am to assist him in that goal, I too must be willing to make hard choices.
Lord Shunyu, that is...
I admit I have my own thoughts on the matter, but I will recommend to Lord Cao Cao that an imperial decree be issued.
I see. Liu Bei would certainly become a threat with Louis Bu in his ranks. I will propose to the Emperor that Yuan Shu be hunted down.
Thank you, my lord.
The situation is concerning, even supposing that we manage to take care of Louis Bu and Liu Bei. Yuan Shao battles with Gong Sun San in Yo to the north, and tensions are rising in Jing to the south.
Yuan Shao is the one we should be most wary of. Gong Sun Zan is doing well defending against him, but Yuan Shao now controls most of Hebei, so it is only a matter of time. Yuan Shao will win eventually.
And when he does, his forces will be further bolstered by citizens from Yo province and the remnants of Gong Sun Zan's army. After that, he will set his sights on us. Or to be more precise, on the Emperor in the capital.
So what do? Ally with Gong Sun San and take him on? It'll take a significant amount of our manpower to overturn Gong Sun San's unfavorable odds.
Agreed. And if he were to win, we would end up as enemies before long. I think we should hold back and look for a way to weaken both parties.
Dian Wei, what do you think?
Me? I have nothing to contribute to a discussion on strategy.
If we never bring in new voices to our discussions, our strategies will become predictable.
Yeah.
It can be useful to hear candid opinions from someone like you sometimes.
There's no need to hesitate.
If you put it that way... Well, in my opinion, the most important thing in any war is to protect whatever you value the most. I would advise that we stay put and protect the Emperor and the capital. And while Yuan Shao and Gong Sun San are fighting, we can build up our strength.
A sound strategy, as I'd expect from you, Lord Dianwei. I think that may just be the best course of action. At the same time, we need to ensure that we're not dragged into the conflict, for one reason or another.
We ought to eliminate the possibility of Yuan Shao finding some excuse to attack us. One way might be to cede him the rank of Grand General, which His Majesty bestowed on Lord Cao Cao just recently.
That wouldn't be right, surely. Yuan Shao is not worthy of it for one, and it was the Emperor's decision.
An interesting stratagem. His pride will not allow him to attack someone he is indebted to. The rank of Grand General is a mere formality. I have no qualms about giving it up.
Well then, it seems we have decided on our strategy with respect to Louis Bu, Yuan Shu, Liu Bei, Yuan Shao, and Gong Sun Zan.
That leaves one other major matter. What to do about Jing province. Zhang Ji, who took the city of Nanyang in Jing, has fallen. Now his successor, Zhang Xu, is in rivalry with Liu Biao.
Liu Biao's forces far outnumber those of Shang Xu, stationed in Wan Castle. I believe we should take Nanyang, an ally with Liu Biao.
Then let us try that. We will face Zhang Xu next. Go and make preparations for battle.
Okay, do they surrender immediately, or do they lose and then do the thing?
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking.
Finally
Training and requests. Give me field work, hunting, or anything I want, so I'll be able to assume my body makes something good to eat. Sword, block attacks, and staff battle arts.
More customers always show up.
What do you need?
Entry of the state since you've already finished. There's nothing stopping you from doing it on your own. Crescent Blade, and Enhanced Lance. I have an old guy in the south, who Adrian has more training for us. We have a bunch of bond events.
What does peace even look?
May I have a moment? It is truly fortunate for us to meet again.
You look well.
I must ask your forgiveness for the last time we met, when I simply stole your sage advice and fled. That was nothing short of insolent. For that, I must apologize.
He's got some blue in there.
After all, it is thanks to you that I am here, serving under Lord Cao Cao's command.
Everything goes smoothly?
Surprisingly so. In fact, he saw the warrior in me, and took me in, despite our former opposition. Counting on Lord Cao Cao was the right thing to do. You can see in his eyes that his ambitions do not waver. And I have you to thank for showing me the way. Words cannot express my gratitude.
Does it? What would you do now?
Suggested to the Emperor to look to Lord Cao Cao for support, and I must fulfill my own duty to the best of my ability.
He gets more blue the more he delves into way.
I shall continue to better myself, so that I may help Lord Cao Cao on the way towards his total
The more he
conquest.
feels Cao Cao in his heart, he gets more blue. You got your
words
back.
mean more than you can imagine. I will say that I am but a newcomer, and still in the midst of training. But if I may, I wish to cherish my friendship with you, as comrades on a path to bettering ourselves. I thank you, and hope for your guidance.
Beginning of this chapter, they stuck me in it. More training from Shu Long. Fully charged Bodao. Strong using wheels. They really want to use everything, eh? Crescent Blade's still an option. Charged attacks and battle
Lord
arts.
Shunyo becomes a different person.
It's an honor to have you.
Audacity, you'll teach your fighting style. Duels, parries, and fortitude. Okay,
If I may, even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao.
Shang He has a bond event. We're gonna talk to old man
For the
first.
sake of Lord Cao Cao.
The scars left by Louis Vu's assault truly run deep.
2 side quests.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning.
New weapons in the shop. Straight up can buy level 5s for 40 grand a pop. Don't need them though. Ah, but the shop also has things. New battle arts. What am I looking at here? Focus Strike for the Lance. Calm your spirit to restore your strength. The rate of recovery from your attacks will be greatly increased for a short time. Interesting. You endure all attacks for a set time, eh? Wait a minute, what? That lets you just instantly start a new move, or is he? I think I'll be using that, but it's interesting. Mistwalk is cool, on that might use. Adamantine Flesh, I remember this one. Other towns have weapons in them.
Finally found myself a job.
Wanderers are pretty common in this.
Which region is he in? He's in that one.
It'd be nice to go to sleep without worrying, so the realm finally belongs to...
Oh. I haven't been here before. The port for Chibi is now available. My brother told me about you. Make sure to speak your credentials. Now use a task, I shall give you this sword. Vine Eagle Dance. Oh, that move. For 7. Okay. For 7. Okay. 7 is a lot. Oh wait, this has different things in the shop. Stamina potion. And I skipped over it. Doesn't matter, I'm not going to be buying and using a lot of these items. Alright. Zhang He, and then all the requests.
The more battles they have, the busier
Sounds
our...
like the governor. We have it better than most, just being...
Dragon's Destiny. Dragoon, sorry, Dragoon's Destiny. Different. What does Jean Hat want to talk about?
Interesting. To initiate such a plan under those conditions. Your keen insight never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, please do go on.
Oh, if it's praise you want, it's praise you will get. Where to start? Your extraordinary ability to read the battlefield is a rare gift. It is a great honor to witness your skills in action. Having an accurate perception of your own abilities is very important, especially knowing what happens when you attempt feats beyond them. I am sure you are aware that I am in the service of Lord Yuan Shao. He has of late come to be called the most powerful leader in the land. In the past, he has followed a typical path to power, achieving victories reliably through acquiring more resources than his enemies. But now, it's as if he is trying to become greater than the sum of his abilities. Perhaps he feels the urgent need to stand taller than his rivals. To pick fruit higher up the Tree of War, he does not use a ladder, but has begun the construction of a tower of great height and dubious stability. As someone in his service, I find this situation most vexing. Certainly you can understand my misgivings.
More than I wish I did.
Yes. He has managed to use his family name to intimidate rivals and consolidate his victories. But it cannot last much longer. A victory gained without wisdom and strength can be easily taken away. Because war is the great clash of human potential, and the ephemeral spark of that moment in history is what captures the hearts of men.
Then why not serve another?
I suppose I could. That's some advice I would never hear from my comrades. At any rate, speaking with you has lifted my spirits. It is always a pleasure, even if the subject matter is not. If, perchance, my ideal battlefield did exist somewhere in this world, I believe that it might be next to you. Would you welcome such an event?
Of course.
I am happy to hear it. When that day comes, please make a place for me closer to you. I can see that you mean what you say. But for now, let us keep the proper distance from each other, as servants of different masters. One day, on the battlefield of my dreams, we will stand together as allies. Until that day.
On the battlefield of my dreams. Training. Weird you have one of those. But I hope that no matter what path we take, we maintain our precious friendship. Staff, and gauntlets.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can ought to make that their weapon.
Request from Peng Tong and Yuan, huh? Many trainings, Crescent, charge strong attacks, battle arts. And then parries are generally what I need. So Peng Tong wants. And I'll do Yuan Hua first.
I hear the way Lord... Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Find some arbor grain. Find Shipei, it looks like. Shippy.
More and more people are losing their families.
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of.
Everything's gotten...
Time for another memory trip. What's Bailuan going to reveal to us today in our memories?
Get out of the way, Ziluan. Listen to us. It has to be done for the sake of the village.
What is this? What's going on?
Bailuan. And you're here too, Chuhe.
Does the village chief know what you're trying to do?
What are they doing?
He does. The child they brought here is related to those rebels, the ones being hunted down by the Han. If the Han find out we're harboring the blood of traitors, we'll be considered traitors too. But Ziluan...
Ziluan, please, just hear him out. That child,
No, stay as you are, Ziluan. Have you all forgotten our duty? We are bound to bring peace to the realm, to protect it. We are not here to serve the Han, least of all when it would require handing over an innocent child to be put to the sword.
We know that. But if we don't give them this child, every man and woman in this village will suffer the same fate.
So instead of doing what's right, you'd rather live in a world where the Han can kill anyone who disobeys them? Listen to me, all of you. There was once a hermit who helped Emperor Gaozu found the Han Dynasty. That hermit was our forefather, the original Guardian of Peace. His goal was to find those who possessed the right qualities and teach them how to preserve peace in the realm. It was never to submit to the whims of a dying kingdom, to slaughter the weak and those deemed enemies by virtue of their birth. The Han is in its death throes. It cannot be saved, not by us nor anyone. Now is the time to stand up against it, to fulfill our true duty as guardians of peace. We must find the hero of this age and bring peace back to this land. Come, let us talk to the chief. Together, we can decide what should be done.
Something went wrong.
Storm clouds are gathering, and the sky is growing dark. I always knew it wouldn't end with the village's destruction. Ziluan, this is your last chance to turn back. This may sound strange coming from the one who set you on this path, but what awaits you is likely a past better left forgotten.
Y'all have a kid, we want to kill him, give him. Yep.
I won't force you to do anything that you don't want to. Least of all for my benefit.
They'll be
So your
fine.
resolve remains unshaken. You are truly a strong man, Ziluan. Truth be told, sometimes I wonder if I've done the right thing. Perhaps it would have been better if
everyone
your
but
past
the
had
kid.
stayed forgotten.
Yeah.
And yet, I couldn't help but try to achieve something my father never could. I thought that perhaps that I could finally claim to have surpassed my father, the man they called a saint. In the end, this has all been for my own selfish ends. Forgive me. Maybe it would have been better if you had never met me. Still, it's you who wants to confront your past. I set you on that course, and I cannot turn away from you now. This is my responsibility, and I will not abandon it.
Right. New letter.
Not many people can read and write.
X of Evergreen. Planet Defender actually has some rather rare benefits. According to the warriors reading about its properties, it can improve one's powers of observation and insight for a time, and this in turn leads to enhancement of the effects of trading. And you need to buy some these days if you can afford the high price it's going for. How about giving it a try? Evergreen is now sold in shops. That's why all these things have a new item. Incense of Solidarity revives bodyguards. Arbor Green. Oh, that's actually straight up Arbor Green. Increases efficiency gained by 200% until you defeat 100 enemies. Interesting. That's her pushing rank even higher. Which, I'm curious, actually. Max rank for a weapon looks to be, what, 8? Nine weapons, 8. That puts us at max rank of 72, right? Dad could explain. Some person kid. Yeah. We're right in the room with them, but we have to open up a letter. Just wanted to make sure that if I forgot it, I had a handwritten thing. 64. You stop ranking up at 64. Well, 8 times 9 is 72, right? Oh, but I'm not counting the fact that, like, does level 1 have a point on it? I guess that's right. You don't get a point for level 1, do you? So it's 7 times 9. That's why it goes to... And you start off at rank 1, so that's why it goes to 64. Makes sense.
I hear the way Lord Jong-ho fights is a...
That's why my math's not adding up. Next we'll be trying Crimson Crest. Only grows in Qing. Anyone can find it, it's you. That was hard. No, I don't think it actually is. I don't think we get to use it. Unfortunately.
Not many people.
Unless it's like a secret one for like the Game Plus or something. Luvu has a halberd, but I don't think we're ever allowed to play with it. Like the fan and throwing blades. Halberd and shot.
Everything's gotten so
Halberd looking weapons, but I don't think. I think maybe thinking about the pike. Or the lance. Or the twin pikes. There's also the crescent blade.
Thank you.
Apparently it's in DLC. Very exquisite herb indeed. Fried mountain tuber fully restores your health. Interesting. Let's head over to the village.
Ziluan, you did well to stand up against them. It took some convincing, but the chief finally agreed that our decision was the correct one. We saved the child's life, but now comes the hard part. We must fool the Han and convince them the child does not exist. If he were to be found here, the village would be in great danger. And of course you know that not everyone was happy with what you did. But listen, Ziluan. This was not a mistake. I have been preparing for this moment. It simply arrived sooner than I had expected. It is time to begin our mission. We must find the hero of the age, a man to whom we can pledge our support. Juha, Ziluan, will you lend me your strength and become my wings?
You didn't need to call us here for that. I've already decided. The three of us are going to make our dream of peace come true.
I believe it. With the strongest warriors in the village at my side, I know we can succeed. But promise me, both of you, once you have found the hero of the age, you must tell me. Then together, we will give him our support and build a new world of peace.
Clouds looked like they were vibrating.
Thank you. I was frozen.
It's weird.
Unsure what to do. It seems I was more constrained by the village and its regulations than I had thought. This is the true face of the village's strongest warrior, who has reaped the ambitions of so many. How weak I am compared to you.
Oh, they're excited.
Surprised?
They
You
know
didn't
what's
expect
gonna
me to
happen.
admit to any weaknesses, I bet. But I feel like I can tell you now, because I know I can trust you. Your ancestors lived outside both the rules of the village and the reign of the Han. I've been told they were a proud people. The truth is, there was never any reason to tie yourself to the village. You always had the means to leave. You have the freedom to fly far, far away from this place, wherever your destiny might lead you. I want to go on that journey with you, and Bailuan too. Into a world of peace, where we can all soar free.
The longer I play this game, the more I'm just having trouble believing that they could not have given us character creation for this main protagonist in the same way like Neo 2 gave us Hide and Wo Long gave us
fights is a sight to behold.
our main
Hope I get to
character.
witness it someday.
They can just call us Ziluan in all the cutscenes just the same way they do all the time.
Gotten so
Or
expensive.
be silent with our name.
Better choose carefully here.
Yeah.
Wait, well, I think I may soon see the daily rooms completely restored. Try to find some Thistle of Dawn. Yang.
Even with such an
Let me pick a
evil
name.
family,
Yeah.
Lord Shunyo.
No reason for no custom character.
Scars left by Louis.
Yeah, the cutscenes. I guess they do have you in some pre-rendered cutscenes because I'm pretty sure like the really big ones where there's a lot of action happening are pre-rendered.
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing that has...
Where am I going? This is not where I need to be.
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of.
Sounds like the governor here's earned a fair share of animosity.
Talking back to those in power landed me a stick.
What's this? Why, it's quiz time.
Why, it's quiz time. I want to see Louis Vu. I do want to see Louis Vu.
Lord Shang Tu! Everyone's back again! Yeah. Wait.
The more battles they have, the
I heard 2 important warriors were...
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer.
What does peace even...
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
You really have done yourself. It's renowned for its elusiveness, but nothing escapes you. Got some porridge.
Thank you.
Big story dump time. So when's the village gonna burn down? Burn it all down. There, I see fire
Bailuan,
in the air
confirmed
even.
that the invaders are government forces. They already have the village completely surrounded.
How? What happened to our scouts? And even if they have somehow discovered the child's existence, how did they mobilize so quickly?
An informant. Perhaps someone who disagreed with the position you took.
You mean a traitor in the village? Someone rebelling against my decision?
You all need to run. I'll buy us some time.
If this village is like a village of me's, I just don't see them ever losing.
Please, Bailuan. Look after Ziluan. He was never just a stray we took in. He's so much more precious than that. Now listen. I am the strongest fighter in this village, and you two will only get in my way. Do not try to follow me.
Oh, okay.
You have to live.
So they just kind of
Ziluan.
like get shoved and fall
Live.
over, or get wet and
Create the
crumple.
world we dreamed of.
Chua, wait!
Yeah, he must have used a water attack. That makes sense.
Ziluan, after her! I cannot fly with only one of my wings. We have to save her!
Fire also works pretty well, yeah. Against cardboard, I imagine.
Chuha.
I could be wrong,
trusted
though.
you with her dream. She knew she would never be able to realize that dream. Yet she
So she
believed
has been a ghost this whole
it would
time.
make it come to pass. Perhaps my father believed something similar. But Chuha survived, and she appeared before you. Does that mean... No. He couldn't.
You're straight at the very start.
Things are drawing to a close, Ziluan. And I will be at your side until the end.
New node? I actually don't have the skill points for it. Ice Luon. Heals up certain attacks and stagger enemies. 8. Oh, it's a... Oh, that's cool. Problem with anything that costs like 5, 7, 5, 6, 7, or 8 is that like I don't tend to leave that much just waiting to be used. I like to just use my abilities. Also, I'm not sure if they count as battle arts using, you know, like weapons trading requires weapon arts using that weapon.
Hope I get to witness it someday.
I should be able to recreate the incense that the Guardians of Peace used with what I've learned from the adjustments you brought me, losing me a little bit more time. So we're done with memories for now.
Not many people can read and write. Even with
Yeah, at the start I was not nearly as formidable as I am now, I suppose.
What does peace?
Alright.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer.
Side jobs. Conquest of any territory.
Special.
I have new abilities. Star Slender would be a good use of, like, my upgrade level, maybe. You want to choose the forces to a new province, take point and push them back. 2 more guards and probably a new stratagem. Or tactic, whatever you want to call it. Stratagems are different. Take all the bases.
Let's go. Stay in formation. March forward.
Let's go. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. I want to put up a good fight for sure. Alex. I'm gonna go see for myself. Let's go. They're fighting over there? Don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun. Begin advancing.
We seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
I see it. Looking rough. Let's go. I see you. All my might. Time to act.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. Looking rough. Let's go. This territory. I think so. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Let's give it to them.
Let's go. With all my might.
Absolutely unnecessary amount of battle art usage.
Well done. Most impressive.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Time to attack. Let's go. With all my might.
Okay, that's fair. You had A, then F.
The enemy officer shall return after reviewing my strategy.
Well done! Most impressive.
That's another enemy pounded into submission. This area is mine.
Needing your aid, all due to my own incompetence. I can think of little more pathetic.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. This territory is ours.
Oh, I pushed to the point where I can level 2 now. Nice.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Looking rough.
Retreat would be the best option right now.
Oh.
An opening. Oh my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm pulling back for now. Continue working hard to set a good example for everyone else.
Looking rough. Prepare yourselves. Support too. All my might. Gotta be quicker.
Oh, I dodged way too early on that one.
You're making my way out.
An opening. Whoa, I see you. Gotta be quicker. Time to act. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. I won't forget this.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
I'm struggling over in B. That's like B. Struggling over in H. Losing B wouldn't be the end of the world right now.
Oh, just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
Oh, we'll not be doing that.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
I see you.
Obliterate.
Let's go. With all my might. Gotta be quicker than that. An opening. Punch attack.
Situation.
The enemy off. Has been defeated.
It's over, you hear?
Wait, your fight is glorious! Stupendous!
Now.
Crush this enemy officer beneath me!
There we go. I've almost certainly done all of these, right? Battle arts, strong attacks, charge strong attacks. So what's next? Staff. Battle arts and other things to stack.
I've been waiting for this.
You stick.
That's another enemy pounded into submission. This area is mine.
This territory. Our allies are doing well. Keep going. Let's go. Take that.
Gotcha.
Whoa. Looking rough. This territory is ours.
These poor guys. Ah, Lance at 6. Present Blade hit 5. There's 2 more ranks. You're all coming with me. Yep. Oh, deplete fortitude. Okay, I thought these were the same thing for a moment, but the one's very different. Alright. I'm gonna grab Ice Luan just because it's a fancy story thing. More aero defense would also be nice. Mounted charge. Lowers the courage of enemies hit at a distance. Ooh. I see. Now, is that a distance or from downhill?
What does peace even look like?
Either way, that sounds pretty good. I might replace Flaming Volley with mounted... 420 seconds? Ooh. Okay. I want to see it at least once.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named Ziluan. I wonder if
Eugen has a thing. A bond event.
You're here again? You really are fond of Lord Eugene working you to the bone, aren't you?
Are you going to tell me that your support of Lord Cao Cao is based solely on a desire for limitless training under Lord Eugene?
There might actually be something in that. People are starting to hail Lord Eugene's training as the most severe in the land. Anyone with a taste for that kind of thing would do whatever they could for more, eh?
Making me sound like some kind of pervert. Happy to be here.
All right, let's get through this session. Remember, every bit leaves us stronger. If you want to increase your chances of survival on a real battlefield, intense training like this is more effective than an easy battle.
No private conversations. I've told you more times than I can count to be in formation when the session starts.
As punishment, you'll have an additional 1,000 practice swings before we start.
Are you serious? Forget the battlefield. We won't even survive this.
Don't talk back. It's only going to get us additional drills.
Sounds like they want it. Let's begin then.
Back again. You'll receive no special treatment. You do understand that, right?
Of course.
I wonder how long you'll be able to keep that composure up. If you've forgotten the severity of my sessions, you'll soon remember. Time to commence the drills. Prepare yourselves. You remain as unafraid of me as ever. Despite how people usually end up after repeat sessions with me. Systematic order restricts individual freedom in order to make it possible to operate as a unit. And so, you can make assumptions regarding soldiers' responses. If anything, it's better that I be feared and detested.
It's not difficult
Not
for you.
nearly so much as being soft on soldiers and sending them out to the battlefield unprepared, treating them as disposable tools. Soldiers are best poised for survival when order and discipline are sound and effective. That's what being a unit means. The reason I serve under Lord Cao Cao is because his beliefs closely align with my own. So, do not worry about me. This is my place. You too will be well served by allowing the hardships here to mold you.
To mold you.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just so...
Even the random townspeople are just fawning over me. Suppose I should check what weapons they have there. Not that I plan on buying any of them.
I'm so hungry.
The more battles they have, the busier our streets get.
What's this? Why, it's quiz time.
War gauntlets. Gleaming fangs. Mail. Exit from some crests. Here and there, start selling it in the shops to say it draws attention of others, and that increases the appeal of those who use it. Not sure whether that would interest you, but if you use it in battle, for example, more people look your way, and then maybe they'll value your efforts more highly. You have to try just once. Grants you 20 skill points. Huh. Basilisk staff.
I ran into Lord Wang Gai outside the city.
Talking back to those in power landed me a stint. Who's buying everything up?
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we show.
Pencil Ching. Then dry them off, get 2 more soldiers. That's cool.
Take that! An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Can't get too far ahead. Stop here and see if we can shake that.
And with the
Get to attack! Wipe out the lot of them!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Not done yet, eh?
Looking rough. Easy. Looking rough. Looking rough. Easy. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Such incredible skill.
The enemy officer
tear my eyes
has
away
been defeated.
Let's go. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once! Yeah.
Take that. Begin the advance. Onward, everyone. Without delay. Begin advancing.
Take this.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Get prepared.
Let's go. Take that. We've recovered our footing. Come, everyone, muster up your courage.
We're in a lot of trouble if we lose this position.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking rough.
All my might.
Try, buddy.
Take this.
Looking rough.
All my might. Concentrate. All my might.
Failure. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power. All my might.
Begin the advance. All units, march. Begin the advance.
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward! March
The enemy
forward.
officer has been defeated.
An officer? You must be
Punching
kidding
you.
me. Let's go.
B has been really suffering without my aid there. Boys, I'm gonna need you to volley the shit out of that catapult for me, will ya?
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
I'm starting to get fatigued. That was right.
I'm making my way out.
Allow us to join you. Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I am ready to face any punishment.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go. I see you. Take this. Bear with me. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Irritating well about it. I shall go silent. Got you. Start the advance.
Take this. Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are a swift and deadly warrior. Now! Whoa. Take this.
Failure. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Prepare yourselves. One more stepping stone on my path to true might.
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward! March forward!
The enemy officer, all units been defeated.
March! Begin the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You sure know how to fight! Take that! Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior! Experience my stratagem, refined to perfection! Looking rough. Now, bear witness to our power. Defeat. Take that. With all my might. Looking rough. Now! Nice try! Nice try! Nice try! All my might! Nice try!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time is up. Go.
Get 'em, boys.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Chalice Blade is a pretty good one. Almost level 20. Still need more fortitude depletion. Two more guards and order to protect. Ah. Let's protect a singular officer. That's nice. That's a pretty good one, I think. I like encouragement a lot. Charge is fun. I think I need to keep volley for just like destroying siege emplacements and the chance at dramatic success. Mounted charge is fun, idea, but I just can't afford it really. I'll swap that to order to protect. And encouragement is something I can do even if I don't have my troops. I can just gather up whatever's around me and just, you know, if I don't have my guard, I can still do it to troops that are nearby, is what I'm trying to say.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can ought to make that their weapon.
Alright, what do we got? We got Lidian, Xiaodun, and Ping Tong have requests. What's Ping Tong want? Or he joins us temporarily, doesn't he?
The dark doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt.
How fun!
Do you mind?
Almost out of insincere, I think you'll find me something of high quality. Oh, mountain wort. Okay. A fetch quest. Didn't expect that from one of these guys.
I used to be a yellow turban.
3 old
Well,
coins.
now. Appreciate it.
That's, something.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Even with such an eminent family,
What do you want, Lydion?
Ah, you're here.
I just read every work in the personal library, so now I'm searching something new. Oh, might be another fetch quest, isn't it? Methods of Sema. Interesting, it's near a port.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different...
The scars left by the Weebu's assault.
That's the first one that I really can't immediately identify, but I think...
people are losing their faith.
Oh, hey, old man. Or else I'll do everything in our power to help you.
We have it better than most just being able to look.
Lord Eugene is way too strict.
Good.
He was supposed to stay with friends.
For the sake of Lord Tao Tao.
Next fetch quest.
What does peace even...
Let's see how Dune want.
Right.
I want an eye patch. Go find me an eye patch. I don't know why. I just feel like I might need it.
Yes.
Ah, no, he wants me to train his soldiers, alright.
Lord
That's something.
Zuluan has a discerning eye.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone!
Demolished me.
The enemy officer has been defeated. You see it all.
Take this!
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Prepare yourselves.
Boys, stand tall and go protect. Like, no available targets. No. Can't protect my sub. I know, like, I have to be near them, or is it just like in this particular map it's not allowed? Oh! Stay with them, boys!
enemy officer has been defeated.
Flop, 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 flop. Good work.
I thank you.
Pangtong and Legion have new requests. Or no, they have bond
What kind of
events.
life does the Emperor live anyway? I can hardly believe it.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer.
The scars left by the Weebu's assault truly.
Hey, you came as promised. It can be busy during war councils, but the rest of the time it's very quiet. Perfect for reading. Here, I have the text that you asked for last time. You have a good eye. I'm impressed. This is some fascinating stuff. Come on now.
Is that right?
Surely you had realized. Anyway, it's great to be studying in a place like this. I believe a broad knowledge base will be necessary in the future. And studying with others helps you see things from other perspectives. With our Lord on the cusp of rising to power and quelling the turmoil, he'll need people that can help him govern in times of peace. I think if we keep studying together, we can be of use to him. Besides that, all kinds of knowledge can have value on the battlefield. That goes for intuition too, which many say I excel in.
You're quick to sense danger.
Well, on the battlefield,
Danger!
there are many things that are hard to explain. Do you know what happens when intuition strikes? All your accumulated knowledge comes together and provides you with a solution, which is all well and good. But what use is that if you don't have time to implement it? In moments like that, I always feel self-loathing. And then I keep looking back on what happened, trying to figure out what I should have done. But I've not let you speak at all. I'm sorry.
I don't speak all that much anyway. Feel free to continue.
I'm glad to hear you say that. I feel I could talk to you about anything. So, I should tell you. To be honest, I really just want to be close to you. All these things I've been saying are just pretext for that. Having you alongside me on the battlefield doesn't suffice. I want us to be like partners, striving in our studies together. Maybe this is just wishful thinking, but I have a feeling that things are going to go our way. Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
What's Pangtong
I
all
used
about?
to be a yellow turban.
You seem to be in rather high spirits. Oh, yes. Might you remember what I said to you before? You are no one, so you can yet be someone. And you can be someone, and yet you are still no one. Does that ring true to you?
Sure, it does.
Excellent. I knew my faith in you was not ill-placed. What you choose will, in turn, be who you become. That's what I wanted to say. Right now, you're figuring out the path you should take. It's plain to see on your face. The path you ought to take.
Something on your mind?
Oh, no. I'm afraid I was giving advice beyond my station. For what kind of person am I? What kind of person will I become? I have no right to speak of such things to others while I myself remain unsure. I
Well, it is a shameful thing.
Let's think about it together.
Together it is, then. I must say, I'm glad to hear you say that. Each time we interact, I walk away feeling energized anew. Now, I've no excuse to avoid putting my all into the matters ahead.
Running out of things to sidetrack myself with.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person.
What does peace even
Lord Zuluan has to...
To the lodgings, where apparently more letters await me. Oh. Want to get something to eat? With everything going on, I can't help miss the food from my favorite spots. Lord says I was sure to give me time off if I tell him I'm going to see you. Just thinking about it's got my stomach growling. I have news. I aim to first hear it, so is it possible for us to meet in person once more? So wait, I'm just going to trust your location as fast as my legs will take me, but wait, I shall until you grace me with your presence. Okay, so what happens if I now use the pyroxene? Ah. Or the moon grass, rather, I meant. It's not based on the ones that are currently lit up, it just replaces it with a new random group. And that's fine. Do 5 on this one. Another 5 here.
Things have gotten so much better around
Another
here.
Bond
You can
event.
hardly recognize the place.
Getting food with our boy.
Right at the same time, huh? This place is the best. Lord Cao Cao gave me some money when I told him I was planning on eating with you. Eat up and prepare for tomorrow, he said. He's just the best, don't you think? That's a lord I'm glad to serve.
Agreed.
Right. And he recognizes anyone who does good work. Like the other day, he was in a pinch, and I managed to protect him without getting a single scratch on him. Then he gave me this great position, telling me I should stick around more. I mean, I was thrilled, but I couldn't help but worry about it.
I worry about it.
Well, I haven't been able to tend to my fields for a while now. And at this rate, there won't be enough of a harvest to fill everyone's bellies. But my job is to protect Lord Cao Cao, you know? So I got stuck worrying about which ought to be more important. And I figured getting Lord Cao Cao to the top has got to be the priority. Because if anyone can create a world where everyone can eat, it'd be him. So, if I can protect him, more people can eat. I don't know. Am I making sense?
That does make sense.
Well, if you think so, it must be true. Still, I want to do as much as I can in the fields too. I'll make sure to slide some of the produce your way.
The Yellow Turban surrendered to Lord Cao Cao. Hopefully, this will bring a measure of...
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao's rule.
Thank you for responding to my call. I would like to talk with you, if you don't mind.
Of course.
All right. I'll just go ahead and say it. I've been thinking of ending my record-keeping work. But I didn't include any details in my letter, because I still feel a bit lost. Thanks to your cooperation, I've managed to collect a lot of battle records. And in the meantime, I volunteered on a number of battlefields, and have gained some experience as an officer. Now that I have other duties to attend to, I find that I don't have the time to keep records. If I keep on like this, I will fail at both duties. It is not in my nature to do any less than my utmost. I feel it is right to hand my duties as record keeper over to someone new and inexperienced, as I used to be. As reluctant as I am to admit it, perhaps the time has come for me to permanently trade my brush for a sword. So my question is, will you join me in this next adventure?
That goes without saying.
Thank you. I was worried that giving up my role as a record keeper would make it more difficult to start a conversation with you. Anyway, this may have been a short discussion, but that's all I wish to say for now. How about we train together? Let us race one another to the training ground. I hope we can continue challenging each other until the day our Lord's vision is realized.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as true.
Alright, now there's nothing left. Right? Alright.
This town has gotten bigger now that I think of it.
To the main story.
What a shame. Zhang Shu's forces have surrendered. You'll have to wait a while longer to show off your new garb on the battlefield.
Sure about that? I could have been doing some side stuff. They surrendered.
The difference in our forces is too great. Zhang Shu must have realized that they could never win. On the other hand, one must admire their quick judgment. They would have been a difficult adversary if we had ended up in battle. Right now, Zhang Shu should be on his way to see Cao Cao.
Yeah, wait a bit longer. Because of bloodstain.
We will receive more instructions soon.
Can we save Dion Wei?
Thank you again, Lord Cao Cao.
There is no need to thank me. In fact, I should be thanking you for your wisdom.
That is gracious of you to say.
While we have the chance, we wish to make a proposal. In honor of this agreement, what say we celebrate with a feast? At our expense? Of course, it won't be as sophisticated as perhaps you're used to. Nevertheless, we wish to show you our goodwill.
Well, we could use some merriment. Will you also allow us officers to attend?
They would insist.
Regretfully, I do not think we could manage a gathering as large as that. The banquet will have to be for a select few only. Otherwise, Wan Castle's provisions would quickly run out. Besides, we don't want a repeat of the incident at Hongmen. We simply wish for Lord Cao Cao to enjoy our finest wine.
That is enough, Jiashu. But let me be upfront about the circumstances. Of course, not much time has passed since we were enemies. We will therefore send all our soldiers away from the castle to ensure the banquet passes without incident.
Very well. Guo Jia, I will accept their hospitality. There is much to discuss, and this would be a good opportunity for that.
But Dianwei's going with
allow
them.
you to go alone, Lord Cao Cao. Take Lord Dianwei and the others as an escort.
Very well, I will. The rest of you will need to remain outside the castle for a while.
That night.
There you are. Forget what I said earlier. You're about to fight your first battle as an officer of Cao Cao.
What has happened?
Zhang Shu's surrender was a ruse. He sent all of his forces at Wan Castle to attack. We don't know if Cao Cao is safe, but he should still be in the castle. Although Dianwei's group is guarding him, he was still reckless.
He must have thought that this was the only way to find out what Zhang Shu was up to.
What he's up to?
He may already have made peace with Liu Biao, and maybe Yuan Shu, and Liu Bei too. By heading deep into the enemy's territory, Lord Cao Cao would be able to quickly find out the truth of the matter for himself.
It'll be in vain if he pays for the knowledge with his life. I suppose he didn't expect Zhang Shu to be so bold.
Only he would know. Either way, this will not be a straightforward battle. Zhang Shu's forces may have further tricks up their sleeves. We'll need to remain on guard.
Escape from Wan Castle. Can we save Dianwei? There's no battle prep, just go. Cao Ang, Cao Nin, Cao Cao, Dianwei. Cao Ang dies, I believe. I think these guys are just doomed. Can I get in and save Dianwei in any way? Castle gates aren't things I can just have my guys open up, I think. So I think whatever happens is just gonna happen. Unfortunately.
Until Lord Cao Cao has escaped, I will not fall, even as life leaves my body. Dianwei shall show what a true warrior is made of.
I will live and make good on my escape. Dianwei, your sacrifice shall not be in vain. This I swear.
In the event of an emergency, we are to meet at the Eastern Gate. Lord Cao Cao and Lord Dianwei are also aware of this. While our forces subdue the enemy, we shall move to offer aid. That way, we can move swiftly and adapt to any scenario.
Tough revenge!
Not fight our way through these numbers.
Well, I will draw the enemy's attention. Find an unguarded one and escape through there. Bear witness to my count.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Boys, I need a ladder. Give me a ladder set up somewhere.
The plan went off without a hitch. Now they can dash at Cao Cao's unguarded peruse.
Ah, shit.
Damn it. This rain of arrows prevents both progress and retreat.
Looking rough.
The eastern battlefield is shifting. It seems that Lord Cao Cao is safe. Now, let us do what we can. Observe the situation and quash any threats to Lord Cao Cao.
Time to advance. Take that. Let's go. Take that.
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. You want to die?
There we go. There we go.
Fight to bring glory to our forces.
Sauron. Oh.
There we go.
A worthy foe indeed. Now the real battle begins.
We're in a tough spot. We've got to pull out all the stops. Now more than ever.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory.
Oh, just like a little bit more on the officer front.
Let's go.
Reinforcements from outside the castle. This fight to keep me alive. Such, I must survive.
That's one threat off the table. Let us hurry after Lord Cao Cao
The enemy officer
and continue providing
defeated.
backup.
This amount of resistance was to be expected. Now then, it is about time for the next step.
We are the army of Liu Biao, governor of Jin. We have come to battle the villainous Cao Cao.
Gotta be quicker than that.
One man to all this. Possessed by a demon.
Take this.
The enemy officer has been
I
defeated.
use my strength to enforce my lord's will. I will not fail. Not ever.
All my heart.
Zhang Xu and Liu Biao have joined forces, as we suspected. This will not end so easily.
He's done a full combo here.
Movements indicate that Cao Cao must be fleeing west. We shall follow in his tracks. Cao Cao's cohorts and guards are formidable. Be that as it may, this is still within expectations.
Oh, this is a guaranteed kill.
For the next step.
The enemy officer
Lord
has
Zhang
been
Xu
defeated.
paid us to take over the enemy bases. Let us go!
Lance, Podao, wheels, gauntlets, sword.
We'll show them the Midas.
Sorry, what was the sword one again? Fence strike. Blah.
Yao's forces hold my power. Begin advancing.
Enemy reinforcements are heading for our base. We will be undone
The enemy officer
if they gain
has been
foothold.
defeated.
We must stop them.
Time to advance! We must take down the foes to the rear and save Cao Cao. This will be more difficult than I'd wagered.
So this is the end for me.
Simon, no?
I hope you shall remain safe.
Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Blast!
The enemy officer.
This trick after nasty trick upon us.
Given the situation, Lord Cao Cao should be able to head westward, capture the northwest stronghold, and raise ladders on the ramparts.
The enemy officer.
Regret that I must implore you for aid like this, but your presence sets my mind at ease.
I wonder if this is faster or not.
Failed to bring down one man with these numbers.
You lack my resolve. That's why. I want nothing more than to see Lord Cao Cao's glorious kingdom. I'll give everything I have to make that happen.
Let's go. An opening! Oh, gotta be quicker than that. Looking rough. I've been waiting for this. I can't.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The ladders are ready? Yes. Let us open up a path for Lord Cao Cao.
Well, then, Lord Cao Cao, we need a path for boy. There's absolutely no way in there, though.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Boys, just build a ram. Get me in here. Set me up some ladders, guys. Oh, they're there. Maybe save Salang. Guys, come on. Guys, faster. I know it's not easy, but come on.
Perhaps we can escape the castle from here.
Let's go.
Father, I fear I cannot.
No! We lost Salang.
Cao Cao, please hear.
I was hoping we could at least save him.
After him. Do not let him
Mountain Blade dudes are faster.
Begin advancing. You're unarmed, right? Toss open. Indeed. If you can walk that far, I suppose you're fine. We've rendezvoused with Cao Cao. We will now head south to put some distance between us and this battle. You won't escape, Cao Cao. Your destiny ends here.
Zhang Shu, you have great talent. It truly is a shame you stand against him.
Battle arts and gauntlets. Strong attacks with wheels.
Still,
Wheels it is.
will allow no one to stand in the way of my destiny. Let him now! Bring it on! I'll take you all on at once! Did I judge the situation poorly?
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Got you.
No, I don't think so. That would be an interesting turn if that was the case.
Here we go.
incredible skill. I cannot tear my eyes away from it.
Time to act. Looking rough. Take this. Now, head it. There we go. Time to act. Now. All my might. Time to act. There we go.
The enemy officer. Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you. I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
Look here when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
Looking rough. Whoa. Take this. Whoa. Let it. Looking rough. Whoa. Let it. Whoa.
Those are kind of nuts.
Whoa. Now, at it. Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Fall back.
You would stoop this low, Cao Cao? You're more stubborn than I figured.
Lord, you sure are something. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Cao Cao still moves. At this rate, I won't be able to show my face to Lord Liu Biao.
Liu Biao's reinforcements are quite sizable. Taking them down would deal a solid blow to him. Lord Cao Cao sacrificed much for this outcome.
Let's end this.
It shouldn't have been like this.
The enemy officer.
Battle arts and gauntlets.
That has been not going as planned. I must try again later. Let's go.
Not seeing any secret doors. I would love to see them, but maybe if I hurry, Downway survives. That door is not opening. I think this is just Downway dies and there's nothing in here, which makes it a little sad.
Another victim has fallen before me. Time for a good old fight. And open, get ready. We march and run. Take this. Breaking. Looking rough. Take this. Time to act. been defeated.
Sure know how to fight.
Fantastic display. You should be proud of what you've accomplished.
Lament or stop moving forward, nor will I dwell on the past.
Donway was alive when we ended the battle.
That is the path to domination.
Need to parry a lot more often. I don't think he survives.
Go on ahead, my lord. And don't look back, no matter what.
Very well. I'm counting on you. Dian Wei.
Bonus weapons.
Archers! Loose!
No turning back.
Kind of prefer the version where he cries at Donway's
Dian
grave.
Wei. I knew this might happen, but it is devastating all the same.
For not only Dian Wei, but even the young lord and his men to have perished, our losses this time have been severe.
But we have subjugated Jiangsu and gained a foothold in Jing province. Though the price we have paid is great, what we have gained is equally significant.
Cao Cao, you... Dian Wei was a warrior like no other, and your own son. Both of them have given their lives for you.
What of it? Do you remember what I said when my father died? We cannot allow anger or grief to get in the way of our progress. That is our conviction.
My lord.
To conquer a world in chaos, one must sacrifice lives as well as take them. If we dwell on each loss, we would slow to a standstill. We must focus on our vision for the future of the realm. Not even my own life is too precious to be lost in pursuit of our goal. That is how we repay the loss of life.
All that's left is to decide their fate. What do you think, Cao Cao?
Not executing them would be sure to anger those who served Dian Wei and your son.
Shichu, what do you think?
Huh? Me? Well, there's no way I'd forgive Dian Wei's killers. Then again, He had great respect for how you never let emotions cloud your judgment. I fought against you in Yu province and killed many of your troops. But still, you said that you needed my skills and let me live.
I understand. These men killed my most trusted retainer and drove me to the brink of defeat and death. There is no doubting their abilities. I will allow them to serve my cause.
So, you will show us mercy?
Mercy to you? No. I simply think it would be a waste not to utilize your talents. You must continue to be of use to me. Otherwise, I will dispose of you. That is all.
Truly impressive.
So your great losses at one castle, return to Shu.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
We got on the map right now. Send you in Shu. Request.
Excuse me a moment.
Despite defeating Shu, control of Nanyang remains out of reach, and the main force can't spare the men we need on such short notice. Don't mean to the conclusion that you were the one for the job. May your conquest be swift. As part of a group that rejects us as rule gathering in Nanyang, storm the garrison. Gauntlets, battle arts, right? That's gonna be a bother.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Whoa. Take that! Looking rough. An opening for a good old fight. Get ready! Take this. Is that it? Right. Looking rough. Whoa. Gotta be quicker. Looking rough. Looking rough. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough. Take this. Take that. Take this. All my might. This territory is the enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
I didn't see how many I got. Not enough. Forage.
Well now.
I have a feel that suddenly having at my disposal is too good to be true.
Finally found myself a job.
Lord
Let's see
Zuluan
what the next story bit is. Don't have time for another battle, but I can at least check out the story.
I can hardly believe Dianwei is really gone. I think I'm still in shock. The two of us were always together. I miss him dearly.
I feel the same.
I thought you would. But we can't stay despondent forever. Your friend said something to me. To honor those who have died. Those who survived must live life to the fullest. I will live a long life for Dianwei's sake, and continue protecting Lord Cao Cao. That is my role now.
Bond event with Shun Yu.
More customers always show up whenever Lord Guojia does.
Ah, I thought you might be home. Ambush successful, as it were.
Ambush successful. Ambush.
Indeed. As busy as you are, I thought setting a time in advance would be a bother to you. I knew that you were here and alone, so I figured this would be an opportune time. For a sudden visit, that is. There is a reason for my actions. I'd like to ask you for a personal consultation. That is, an objective evaluation of yours truly.
You're an interesting guy.
Really? Well, I'm glad you think so. I believe myself to be lacking in terms of appeal, so I hardly expected such approval from you. I believe I shall require a congratulatory drink to still my nerves. One moment, please.
He always does one more glug than is on the
that did the trick.
The subtitles. Here we go.
Perhaps with this sudden visit and troublesome topic, you wonder why I've come to visit today. I wholly understand where you're coming from. Last we met, I spoke of you, my savior, as a tool to be used in my schemes. The discourteous nature of my words has hung like a stone around my neck. Once we became comrades, I intended to make my erroneous blunders clear to you, and yet my initial remarks were so unbelievably rude. Compared to the likes of Lord Shun Yu, Guojia, and Jia Shu, my lack of tactical acumen is wanting. When thinking of my blunt decorum after our meeting, I wish to crawl into a hole and disappear. Or for you to reprimand me with the greatest fury you could muster. Such desire filled my very being. And then to have you validate me so, against my expectations, I now find myself feeling dubious as a tactician. Yet overjoyed as a simple man. As such, I find my feelings in a state of abject confusion and contradiction. I must admit I find myself at a loss as to how I should go about resolving this cognitive dissonance.
It's okay, you're interesting.
I fear you may be the only soul who considers me as such. Though perhaps the other tacticians think of me in the same way. I thank you for your words of encouragement. Somehow I find myself more motivated than ever, to never feel discouraged and never give up. That is my conviction. Lord Shun Yu watches over me with affection, and Lord Guojia always tries to get me to speak up. Lord Jia Shu gets up to all sorts of mischief, teaching me how to better think on my feet. And you bolster my motivation and allow me to indulge in such consultations. All in all, I suppose I won't run into any issues as long as I continue to do my best. The goal of today's ambush has been fulfilled. All that remains is to use this opportunity to further close the distance between us. Now come, let us drink through the night.
Read the letter in my room. What lies beyond fate and Liu Bei? Really? I'm called by old name Ziluan. I have regained the name given to you in that ill-fated village as too strange an occurrence to discount as mere chance. It seems destiny itself pushes you forward in your flight. But are you aware that you are not alone? There's another whose injured, blood-soaked wings desperately seek to take the sky. As pure white as they must have once been, his earthly struggle only further soils his feathers. You, however, have saved the lives of many. When you extend your hand to help your fellow bird, will you fall together or fly the skies to pieces one? My name will be lost to history, but I will witness your journey to the end. As you read this, I want you to remember the time we fought together as members of the Volunteer Army. Remember standing with Lord Sousa against that great evil. Apologies, perhaps I should get to the heart of the matter. I'm currently under attack by Lu Bu, and things have taken a turn for the worse. Could you ask Lord Sousa to send us some reinforcements? I'm in no position to keep up appearances. Help, please, help.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it.
Let's go. What should I think about this letter?
Oh, it's you! How long has it been since we last met like this? I never imagined we'd end up serving the same lord. Perhaps we're connected by fate.
I look forward to working together.
Huh. A more positive response than I expected. I have to say, I respect that.
Ah, so you two know each other. That saves me the trouble of making introductions. Anyway, you wanted to see me? What is this about? A call for aid from Liu Bei.
I expected that his alliance with Louis Bu might be uneasy, but don't tell me. Did you have a hand in this?
That would be overstating it somewhat. After
Somewhat.
the Emperor issued the order for Liu Bei to defeat Yuan Shu, Louis Bu betrayed him and took Xiaopei Castle. Lord Cao Cao could not stand to see him in such a predicament, and offered to help with taking down Louis Bu.
How compassionate of him.
It's truly a shame the message containing that order was lost. I imagine Chen Gung must have preempted
flooded a halt.
and sent his men to intercept it.
It now seems that Liu Bei will have to commit all of his forces to a final battle with Louis Bu. Lord Guojia, may I ask you a question? You foresaw the message falling into Louis Bu's hands, and Liu Bei turning to Lord Cao Cao for help, didn't you? Otherwise, you wouldn't have sent Lord Xiao Hu Dun before we'd heard anything from Liu Bei.
Oh no.
I'll neither confirm nor deny it.
Escape from Xiaopei.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Alright.
What does peace even...
We got the next battle set up for the start of next time. I think I'm gonna go do night things. Part of that involving sleep. So, that's gonna be it from me for tonight. Thank you for watching and hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good day, or night, whichever it is for you. Bye for now.